Hello, everybody. It's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. And I am so excited. I finally got this game. I was talking about getting it on the PS4 for so long. I'm playing with a controller that actually works, which is amazing. Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Now, because of my debacle, that is my original playthrough on the on the Xbox 360, I have put it upon myself to play this game at a much higher level, and I will give it to you in all of its magnificently difficult glory. So we're going to see everything. We're going to see all that is available to us. I will warn you ahead of time that I am most likely, if not definitely, meaning definitely, going to be playing off screen. There's going to be a lot of grinding that I'm going to be doing off screen. So you're not going to see everything, but for you to be able to play through the DLC, you're going to have to be at least level 200, which sounds a little ridiculous if you've never played role-playing games like this before, or if you've never played any of these games before, but you've played role-playing games before. Level 200 sounds ridiculous. Now, especially with the Dark Souls, with the From Software format, with Dark Souls 1, you had a hard time getting a level 100. With Demon Souls, you had a hard time getting a level like 40. And with Bloodborne, you have a hard time getting a level 88 on the first playthrough. But with Dark Souls 2, you're going to level up at a ridiculous rate. So, and a lot of things about Dark Souls 2 that are different than role-playing games usually. There are a lot of things that they do that they always do is From Software. But this one, I've heard, is actually an upgraded version, meaning that it's not just the better graphics, but there's also improved AI that might make this a little bit more difficult. So we're in for one hell of a treat. I have never played this version before. This is the first time I'm even turning it on, as you can see. So let's take a look at it together, shall we? I'm going to keep the subtitles on and everything, and the brightness. You just have to see the dragon visible. There is no dragon yet. There's the dragon, so just like that. So that's fine. I love this game. I love these games. I enjoyed Bloodborne if it was just a little bit longer. With DLC coming out, I'm looking forward to that. Dark Souls 1 I thought was great. This game I thought was great. So now that it's improved and I have a control that works, this should be a lot of fun. So let's see what we got here, man.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. into a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Following that famously overly dramatic and epic intro, we now find ourselves here in Things Betwixt, with nothing but a cloak, boots, clothing, and our hollowed skin. Well, it does move cleaner, I guess. I mean, the graphics look pretty much the same. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Things Betwixt. Right, I did watch a little bit of somebody else's fight against the Iron King, and I saw that the motions were a lot smoother. Like the camera angle, the camera's turn and everything, and the angles and everything were a lot smoother. I do have to get reacquainted with my controls here. Okay, so that's that, this is that, this is that. The parry. Okay, let me just get... How do I run? There we go, okay. And then when I just gotta make sure I got all my... Now you could die right away here, just fall down there and you're dead. And you can also die around here if you try to fight these little doggies. Just leave them alone, don't bother them. But if you come around here, if I remember correctly, there is an item to be gotten. Now, when it comes to the Dark Souls games, because I played through Bloodborne without any kind of shield, right around here, we get... Oh, this looks nicer. The Rusted Key! No, wait a minute, do I go like this? Yeah, okay, that's what I do. And then I use... You gotta use the control pad. You don't use the triggers. Alright, so let's look at our inventory. This is what you come with. The Dark Sign, which is where you lose souls and return to the last bonfire. You basically die, is what you do if you use that. Rusted Coin temporarily boosts your luck, which means that you get a higher item drop chance. Black Separation Crystal, banish phantoms, return to your world. So, basically, if you invade somebody or something like that, or they invade you, you can just banish them and go back to what you were doing. And the Bone of Order restores the link to other worlds. You can connect with people. Looks like somebody's foot wrapped in a sandal of some kind. Now, if we... Let me see. Hold on a second. I'm not done yet. I want to... Right. Okay, there we go. We also have our imported hood. Why can't I go back up? Oh, back. Okay. And we have our imported tunic, and we have our imported machets, and we have all this other bull. So as you can see, we're not really doing too well right now. We can just punch, we can just walk, we can just run, and if we go this way, we're going to die because there's a massive beast around here. Well, not that way, but around here. There's a massive beast that's going to kill us, so it's probably in your best interest not to go around that area. We're going to go where this light is, this torch light that is. Right around here. If you go through there, you'll fight a beast that's going to destroy you. I don't know. If the AI has been improved, then I might be in deep shit. Now, if we come around here, and we walk down here. Wow, I found this one quicker than usual. We get this little piece of item. Smooth and silky stone. And we'll find out who to give that to later on. As of now, let's walk in here, and let's talk to these... beautiful young women.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
The cackling old ninnies give you an opportunity to name yourself and edit yourself. So we're going to give ourselves a name. Now, because I am a pervert, I am not a pervert, I am going to make women, as usual. I'm just going to make really hot women, as I always do in these role-playing games. And I'm going to do it for here, I'm going to do it for my live stream on Twitch. So, let's come up with a good woman name. Let's see. Let's go with Roma. Just because Roma, that's a good name. It's got some real dignity to it. Okay, we're good. No, I'm good. I keep forgetting. Controls pad. Yes, Roma, that's her name.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
The human effigy, which was once humanity and given away like candy at a fucking Halloween banquet, is now a little bit more scarce. So we're going to make this young woman, and we're going to give her a class. Now, originally, I was playing through this game before I died in a specific spot and lost 200,000 souls. I was playing as a specific class, and the class was the swordsman. See, the swordsman. The reason why I picked the swordsman is because the swordsman is a little bit more diverse. If you look, the swordsman has 12... Wait, I forgot what each one of them means. Alright, the vitality is not that good, and the agility is not that great. A lot of the aspects are not that good, but if you look at the strength and the skill, or whatever that's called now, I think it's... well, I forgot what it was called anyway. We'll find out later. If you look at that and the magic and the hex, they're pretty average. The 12, I think, is the amount of hit points. And the 4 is the amount, I don't know, we'll figure that out later. But as you can see, it's a double-sworded individual. They use both hands for swords, and there's no shield. Whereas if you use a knight, the knight has no shield at all, but only one sword. And not only that, but not really any good hexing or magic. This one's magic is not that great, but the hexing is really good. But we'll see if there's something else I might want to use. As you can tell, the cleric is a barefooted, robed-wearing individual that's good with faith. That's what that is. That's faith. Okay, that's not magic. That's faith. 4 is hexing. I forgot. Okay. Anyway, we have the sorcerer, which is all about magic, as you can tell. Now, hexing and faith are pretty much the same thing, so you have to worry about that. The explorer, which is completely useless, and of course the deprived, which is... Oh, that's right. That's the level. Okay, I'm going to finally figure this out. Okay, so the first attribute is your level. So the swordsman starts at level 12. I'm going to go with the swordsman again. And, right, I'm going to go with the swordsman again. And then we're going to go with the gift. Now the gift, you can pick anything you want. Nothing, a life ring, which slightly increases HP, which I don't care about. An effigy, which is good. You might want to need healing wares, which are really good. You might want to get those too. The homeward bone. The human effigy is, like I said, it was called humanity in the first one. It brings you back to being a human. Now, in this game, if you're not human, you lose a little bit of your max health per time. So every time you die, until you get to half health, you're going to lose a little bit more of your health max until you become human again. So you might want to keep track of those things. The healing wares are your life gems, poison moss, so you can heal yourself from poison. Homeward bone is a bone that takes you back to the nearest, or to the last bonfire that you've been to, and we'll get into bonfires. Seed of a Tree of Giants, I really don't know what this does. It unlocks certain aspects of the game if you plant them. A bonfire aesthetic, which gives you an increase in level. It's like if you're playing the regular game and you use a bonfire aesthetic at a bonfire, that area will be a +1. So if you're playing the regular game, it's like a new game +1 difficulty and soul output. If you play a new game +3, it's a new game +4, you know, just in that area. And a petrified something you can give to somebody and get something. The same somebody that we're going to give that smooth and silky stone to. For me, I think I'm going to go with the bonfire aesthetic because I'd like to get bonfire aesthetics. So we're going to do that. And now we're going to go into... how do I... Yeah, I'm not done yet. Come on. Come in. I want to get... No, I'm not done with that. No. Oh yeah, okay, my fault. Alright, we're going female. We're going to give her a... Yeah, that's a good bill. I mean, I want to... I'm looking at the good spots. That's too fat. I don't want a fat bitch. Might I add no fat chicks. Alright, so we can do that, and then we can work on the physique. Like that. Yeah, your customizing abilities are not really that abundant. We can change her physical appearance. That's not bad. Let's go with that. Now let's give her some good hair. Women oh, that's nice hair. That is a really nice hairstyle. The women are a little bit prettier in this game than they are in Bloodborne. And let's give her a nice hair color. I don't want like a pink. Fucking hair. We can work on the colors here. How do I move? Damn it. There we go. All right, let's make this a little darker. A little less green. Well, I still want that little shine, but no. Okay, eyebrows. Because I got eyebrows. Let's come up with good eyebrows. Not crappy eyebrows. Well, that's not bad. I mean, a young woman that's this concerned with her appearance would probably want them. And these are the best I can find that are green. Alright, now that's pretty good. Eyebrow color, we'll just go like here. We'll just do what we did before. And we'll just go like that. Go like that, and that's pretty good. Eye color is... That's fine. No tattoos, no tattoo color. Now we can kind of mess around with her a little. That's pretty good. That is one masculine woman. Form emphasis is good, like that. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Don't care about your skin color. Cheek color is red. Right. I want to give her a little bit more of a chin. Forehead doesn't really matters to me. Yeah, that's it. I just want to give her a little bit more of a chin. Yeah. That should be okay. Eyebrows are fine, eyes are fine. Nose. A jaw. Yeah, she looks fine. Okay, we're good. Yes.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
They are easily amused at your expense, aren't they? Now, you can't kill them. You can't kill them, but what you can do is you... Well, I think you can, actually. Yeah, I think you can kill them. I'm not going to. You can talk to her. She's just going to laugh at you. You can keep talking to her. And...
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
Thank you. Now, if you try to talk to her again.
Now, go along, go along.
She doesn't have much else to say.
Now, go along, go along.
See? I wanted to talk to her, by the way. Now, if you want to get into lore and everything like that, they say that these are the 4 sisters that were once carriers of the bonfires and stuff. The one that you spoke to in the opening cinematic was the 4th, and, you know, this is a whole bunch of bullshit. But anyway, she'll tell you more, this young-looking lady.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom. My name is Millibeth. The old women were once fire keepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
Well, you must not know what having a good time is all about.
The old women were keepers of the fire. But now, the fire shows signs of fading, and the kingdom is beset by hollows. The old women are sisters. I am told there was a 4th. Long ago, fire keepers were commonplace. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds. The old women, long ago, but now...
Alright, nicely done. I'll go up the stairs. I just love the fact that I can turn. Now, when you see these wooden chests, don't attack them more than twice. Because if you do, you're going to break them and you'll lose whatever's in there. I'll show you when it's mandatory, almost. We're going to pick up our human effigy that's up there. I believe there's something else, but... And of course, you can just roll into shit. Sometimes it breaks. You know, if you want. Now I'm going to see the first enemy that I'm going to fight is going to be this large, fat, hippopotamus type thing. I want to see if this creature has improved AI, because if it does, I'm fucked. There's a specific move that you can take advantage of. This is your tutorial right here, these plaques or whatever you want to call them. Now, in this game, unlike in the first game in Bloodborne, if you rest at one of these bonfires, not only do you get a place to travel, and not only do you get a place to rest, but you can also get your weapon durability back to 100%. So you don't really need... And we get a torch too, and a Soul of a Lost Undead. So if I go here, as you can see, there are those health meters beneath the weapons. That tells you how much more time you have before your weapon breaks. If I go here and rest, I can travel, but there's only one place to go right now. I can attune spells, which I don't have. I can burn whatever I want, bonfire, static, human effigy, but there's no point in burning either one of them. And I can go to my item box where I can drop shit off and pick shit up, but again, that's not really important either. So, bonfires are a lot more diverse for you in terms of managing your inventory, repairing your weapons, and traveling and stuff like that. So it's good. So if we go this way, we're going to be starting our tutorial, but if we go back this way, and we go... Now, if you notice, I have no souls. So if we die, it doesn't really matter. But if we go back this way... I mean, it will matter because we'll lose humanity, but it's not going to matter in the sense that we're going to lose our souls. And your souls, it's your currency. Yeah, you'll be passed around like currency, like you said. They're your currency, they're your level up capabilities, they're everything. They're in Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, your souls are everything to you. So you're going to need to keep them. And if you die, you lose them, but you can go back and regain them and then get any other souls atop the ones that you lost. But if you die again before retrieving them, you're going to lose them for good. Okay, this particular creature requires us to be two-handed. Well, us to use a weapon with two hands. We can go with the rapier, because we have a rapist whip. This big fat creature, from what I know, we're going to lock on, and we're going to dig our blade into it. Oh, wow, he caught me anyway. Alright, well, now I'm dead. See, so that's what you want to be careful with. So, I've died already. Now, I lost a bit of humanity, but I don't care about a bit of humanity. I care about, like, being half dead. But I want to see if I can utilize a specific move that he does that makes him vulnerable. So as you can see, I'm a little bit hollow looking now that I've died. Now, I don't want to go that way. But, of course, that's easily rectified. We're going to go back to that big guy, and we're going to... See, like, it's not mandatory for you to fight this thing, but I like doing it because I like the challenge. It's very hard to get away from that grab. I got to get my timing down again. I haven't played this game in a while, so it's going to be hard for me. But what you want to do with this guy is you want to get him to make himself vulnerable. Now, what you can do is get behind him, and there we go. Okay, so he does do it still. Okay, so he's not really trying hard. There we go. So just get him to do this, and then you'll be able to... Now, if you noticed, he moves every time he does it, so that's going to be a problem. Because now we're not going to be able to fit behind him. Ah, I got caught. What the hell happened? Why can't I use my item? Oh, that's just flipping through. Oh, okay. I was trying to use my item. I forgot how to use... I gotta remember how to play this game. I forgot. I forgot how to play this game. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you haven't played Dark Souls 2 in, like, a long time, and you're trying to fight a boss or an enemy that's way out of your league. You know what? Let's go with two-hand. I'll fuck it. We'll just go with two hands. Use both our weapons. That's why they're there. That's what they're there for. Well, like I said, I heard that it was improved AI, and it's not. The only problem is that the game player has been completely out of practice for it. Alright, so let's try this again. Well, how do I use my items in this? There we go. Okay. Alright. And I got caught again. Jesus Christ. I'm totally out. I'm just fucking horrible, right? Wow, I'm fucking horrible right now. Alright, anyway. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I want to do. No, I'll do that later. I wanted to use the long sword, the sword in my left hand, as my two-handed sword, because it gives you like a stab as opposed to like some kind of crazy swipe. Alright, so I've died 3 times already. No big deal. I'll figure it out. It's like riding a bike. You kind of never forget. At least I know that the dodge roll works if I dodge roll into the... But we'll get into the tutorial as soon as possible. Alright, let's try this again. Sit you fat... Oh, that didn't hit me. Fuck you. Wow, okay, so that did improve his hit detection. He like moved like mid-seat. Now we're gonna see a lot more of these fat fuckers. Now this character is pretty quick, so you don't have to worry about if you're moving around. Now the one thing that you have to take into consideration is your stamina. Stamina is very important. Nice uppercut. Let's get our 0 souls. Now you can get them like this too, but you really want to get behind them. And there we are. We finally got him. Alright, now that he's dead, we're going to pick up our stone ring. We get 1,000 souls. The stone ring... Where is it? The stone ring, it's additional reduction of enemy poise. What poise is... Poise is... Now, we're going to just put it on anyway because we have no other rings to put on. But I might not keep that on for a while. And as you can see down there, that tells you your burden, your, like, equipment burden. So that determines whether or not you're going to do a fast roll, a quick roll, or a fatty-ass shitty roll. Right now, we're doing a medium quick roll. We're not doing a fast roll. And that does determine whether or not you can get away from specific attacks. You can evade attacks. So the first test was failed miserably, but that's okay because now we got through it. I have 1,000 souls to my name, and I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go do the tutorial, finally. Alright, first we're going to rest. Now, if you notice my weapon... Oh, you're up to that already? Shit. Oh, you're probably playing New Game Plus. If you notice, my weapon durability did increase back to its normal state. Now, if you want, you can also equip Torch. Here. Where was my torch? Oh, no, wait. Okay, now I know. Okay. Again, I forget. You can light your torch here. Light a match! And then you can light these sconces. Now, just go between fog gate to fog gate. Start with this fog gate. And this is your official tutorial, as you can see. Attack, right? You know. Alright, so here's an undead, otherwise known as a hollow. As you can see, it's pretty mindless, doesn't do much. Now, if you want, you can just go like that, and you go back to your weapons. Or your shield. So just roll dodge, 2 swipes, and a wipe your mouth. But if you want to light a torch again, like if you want to light that sconce, you have to go back to a torch that is lit. You're only going to have about 4 minutes of, or 5 minutes of burn time. So make sure you use it wisely. I don't know what happens if you light all the torches. I never did. I wanted to, but I never did. Okay, when it says dash, just dash. This character is very offensive-minded. There's like very little defense to this character. The two swords do a lot of damage to these low armored characters, but overall, it's not a great character to start with. I'm not an expert at this game, it's just that I played Bloodborne and this game a million times, so I have a good idea of what I'm going to do. Now this is a backstab. Now just sneak up nice. And then... So you don't have to do that charge shit like you do in Bloodborne. That's another thing that makes us a little bit... Say, critical hit. Yes, yes, I know. Go away. And now up and around here, we see an item. Whenever you see an item just sitting around, look all around before you go pick it up because you never know. It's a dagger. Daggers have a much higher critical strike rate, increase rate to their overall damage production. Now here's an archer. He's going to shoot his arrows at us. No big deal. Knock him around. That green meter, like I said, that is your stamina. You need to be careful with that. Do not allow that thing to deplete to nothing, because if you do, you're going to be dropped on your ass. You're going to lose your composure. It's a very uncomfortable and very unattractive attribute. Kind of like going hollow. Now, I'm not going to read all these tablets. You pretty much know it. Yeah, backstep. If you backstep, you can do a move like that. Now, we got an archer and a guy here with a dagger, so just be careful. Kill him quick, roll, get out of the way, get out of the way. Sometimes your enemies drop you items, sometimes they don't. Oh yeah, and make sure that when you see people's phantoms like that, it doesn't strike you as, oh, an enemy! You know, they're just going to pop up all the time. A lot of people play this game, a lot of people play this game online, so just remember that and don't freak out when you see that. There's going to be an area where you're going to freak out because they look exactly like the enemies you're fighting. Alright, what do we have here? Move camera. Yes, I know. Now, the last time I played this, the move camera attribute was like my stick was like it like that. And like, now I can, and then we have a nest.
You, give us food. Yes, you, give us Silky.
The nest with no birds in there that are talking to you somehow. These are the ones you want to drop off your smooth and silky stone. So leave it. Don't discard it. Leave it.
Yeah, so nice, so smooth. Yeah, silky smooth.
And then you can pick up whatever they drop off. A feint stone. Feint stone is to buff weapons. Right now we're going to kick the ladder down. We kick the ladder down so that we can get a shortcut back up here if we ever need, which we will sooner than later. I want to go back this way because I'm an idiot. No, I want to go back this way because I want to light some torches. And Charlie, light a match! So let's go back to the torch that I missed. There's something burning here, but it's not a... Anyway, let's go back and light a match. Be careful when you walk out here. We're going to go down there. We're going to kill those two big fat fuckers. And I'm going to show you the sarcophagus that is very famous. The gender transforming sarcophagus. Now, as you noticed, see my scimitar? My scimitar is not very strong in terms of durability, so using it a few times has already depleted its health a bit till it's noticeable. Now, I was in such a groove with this game that at this point I would have been done with the tutorial. But for now, I'm still playing through it because I had to get killed 3 times against that fat fucking hippo cyclops, whatever the fuck it is. I guess you have nothing to worry about, cyclops. So, let's light these sconces for fun. Run for fun? What the hell kind of fun is that? And that's the only one. Okay, so I only missed one then. Let's climb down the ladder. Now, if we want to just climb down quick, whee! Oh yeah, forgot about that. Got to get this item first. Make sure you're lined up nice. Just drop down, pick up the item. And Soul of a Nameless Soldier, which gives us more souls. Way too much! And we're ready to go. That did deplete a little bit of health, by the way. And that one depleted a little bit more of health. Okay, so this is where we first came into. So now let's go find the next one. Oh, look at that right there. Let's put that away. We only have like 3 minutes left. And that shit will drop in like a heartbeat. So what do we have here? Wield weapon, two-handed. We can wield it like this, which is, we already know that. And then if we hold that, there we go. So now I can go like this. Oh no, shit. You fucker. Oh, come on. Yeah, these little bastards are more aggressive. Let's pop a life gem. Life gem will heal you up quick. Sort of. Depends on how much health you have. Depends on how long you were following me. Alright. Wait a minute. I'm just gonna block with this? Oh, that's why. No, I want this. No, wait, hold on a second. Go like that. There we go. What the fuck? Why were you trying to block? What the hell are you doing? Anyway, okay, so... we have to jump now. Is the jumping the same way? Yeah, okay. So we gotta hit... let me just practice this, because I haven't done this in a while. Okay. So you have to run, and then you have to hit the... not a problem. Whee! Boing! See, no big deal. Amber Herb. Now, if the game is anything like the way it was on the PS3 or the Xbox 360, then the weapon I have now is the most overpowering weapon of all time. And I'll explain that to you as I go along. Okay, so this was all this was. That was just a jump feature. The reason why I say that is, if you do this stab, like this, you can keep your enemies at bay, hit them from like anywhere. So it's really not a big deal. Killing enemies is not a big deal. I was trying to do that, but for whatever reason my character was blocking or parrying or whatever. The parry aspect of this game, it bothers the shit out of me. It's like so awkward. It just doesn't make any sense. To parry with anything, a parrying dagger, a parrying anything, just the timing is so awful. I had the timing down pat on Dark Souls 1, and then I tried it here, and I'm completely lost. I don't even bother. Backstabbing, though, I use that a lot, so... oh, yeah, that's right. I have to drop down, right? Yep. And there's an enemy down there, and this is the drop attack. Whee! Didn't even kill it. Whoops, you're still alive. Alright, don't like that. Alright, so here I go. See? Oop, come on. Can't even touch me. See? Double-handed. Long sword. No biggie. I do want to go back and light those, though. Jumping attack. That's this. That's a jumping attack. Let's just do it. Now through the door. Hello? Oh, hello. We see an item. And it's a cracked red eye orb. That's if you want to invade people. I don't invade anybody. Because I hate when I get invaded while I'm trying to play through a game. It's kind of like when somebody shoves their quarters into your Street Fighter 2 in the arcade. It's like, Dick, I'm trying to fucking win this shit and you're bothering me. Alright, we got a little bit of an issue coming up. There's another fog gate right here, but we got to drop down again. Gotta love the smoothness of the camera, though. Hello, Dicko. Are you, like, looking at me? Or? That's interesting. Oh, I can't go in there. No! Oh, shit. Why can't I go into that fog gate? That's kind of bizarre. Now, if I go through the same things, the same areas, I'm going to have to fight the same enemies. So, I don't give a shit about that. I'm just going to get my souls. I want to go through there, though. I want to kill those two hippopotamuses. You'll know if you finish the tutorial if you come back to Millibeth and she gives you the ladle.
The old women. And
she's not going to, so we didn't finish it. But if you finish the tutorial, come back to her and she'll give you the ladle. There's really no point to it because it sucks. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be going this way. But... yeah, by the way, this game is completely unforgiving if you misstep by like 1 fraction of an inch. It's not like they go, oh yeah, that's okay, no problem. No, 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 you're dead. I want to go down there, man. Well, this door would lead me down there. And I can't get down there. I guess I gotta... well, let's light these torches. Let's light you. And let's not walk off the side again. Let's light you. Come on, light. Well, that kind of kills my ability to fucking... alright, so I gotta find my way back through. I do have to fight these enemies then. I have to find my way back through to that spot and light all those torches, that, or sconces then. I don't know if that's gonna mean a goddamn thing, but it will to me. Okay, so... you're back. No problem, you're dead. Again, go here. Boink, boink, you can't touch me. Now, was there one here that I missed? But there is one up here that I missed. Just want to make sure. Okay, by the way, I'll toggle between climbing and whatever else. On the when you get to like an area that's got one of 2 different functions for each button. I'm gonna drop down here again. Kill you. But I can kill you. I'm gonna kill you with 1 hand on my torch. By the way, the scimitar, if you try to do a strong attack with 2 hands, it just does some weird flopping that doesn't do anything. And I think that's it. I think those are all the sconces. What do I have to bring? Do I have to use a fragrant branch of yore just to get through to this one? That would really suck balls. That's what I'm gonna have to. Alright, well, fuck you then. Yeah, well, fuck you, Nolan. I don't feel like going down there and figuring out why that goddamn... oh, shit! Fuck! 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 I missed one! Alright, well, anyway. Oh, shit, they got basilisks here already? No wonder why. Alright, so this is a totally upgraded spot. Okay, I won't fuck around then. Those things can turn you into stone. And turn them all to stone. So be careful if you want to take them on. They're not that difficult to kill, really, but they just... the difference is that in Dark Souls 1, they didn't do any damage to you no matter what they tried. In this one, they can smack you around a bit. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get through that. I believe I would just have to get a fragrant branch of yore. I was trying to figure that. Alright, anyway, so we've done all that. Now if we go up here, I believe that's the way to the next area. And we'll figure out what to do with it. Oh yeah, by the way, messages. Message! You can rate them. I'm not sure how to, but... try miracles. Yeah, you can rate it. It's not like you can give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down like in Bloodborne. You can just rate it, and if you rate it, then it gets a rating. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We made it to Majula. So despite my bumbling and stumbling, we still made it to Majula. Up. Pool of blood. It used to be called Bloodstain. 2 people died. Okay, so that area was 2 people dying. They're probably looking for what we're going to find in the next video. As of now, I'm just going to go to the Emerald Herald, and we're going to have her talk her shit. Let me see. Yeah, we got time to talk to the Emerald Herald. First, we're going to light the bonfire. We didn't start the bonfire! Alright, so let's go to the Emerald Herald, who is this young lady looking out to the sea.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
She gives you the Estus Flask, which gives you healing purposes that can be replenished every time you go to a bonfire.
He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Yes, I know I can level up with the power of the Emerald Herald.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
She has a lot to say, so we're going to get through it all.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
Yes, ma'am.
Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Now we can use her as a level up guide, an upgrade Estus Flask guide when we get Estus Flask shards, which I'm going to show you where the nearest ones are. And we can just bullshit with her for a while, which we're going to do again.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it? Those who come to Drangleic seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice. Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future. That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence. She imparts sound wisdom, provided you find her on a good day. The sign you bear will drain your very souls. And without souls, you will turn hollow. Stay strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time. For when the undead dies, it is never truly dead, but only one step closer to hollowing. Not all undead are hollows, but all hollows were once undead. If you find an Estus shard, bring it to me, so that I may ease your burden. Over the hill and past the forest, where a man peered...
All right. Yeah, I think you're just going to repeat yourself. All right, so we're going to leave her for now. Let me go here. I want to use one of my... All right, well, first let's put the Estus Flask on. We only have one use for the Estus Flask now. We're going to need shards to improve that. I want to use this baby. I want to use my one effigy. So let's use that. You can buy these. I don't want her looking like that. That's my fault. I was an idiot. I need to improve my ability to play the game. Alright, so now that we've talked to the Emerald Herald, we're going to go through a whole bunch of other different aspects of Majula. We're going to go check out some things, some hidden items that are not so hidden. And we're going to talk to some other people, and then we're going to move on with our little quest here in the way that I move on. Now, how do I... There we go. Okay, so I will be back in just a bit. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back, okay? Okay.